Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we have
Kyle McIntyre.
And a very special guest. It's been a long time coming. Via the powers of the internet, we have
Sean Wright from Lollygagger FX.
There we go.
Yeah, welcome, bud.
Yeah, we're stoked to have you. So, big contributor to the Facebook group and Instagram. He's you know him, you know his deal, but we're happy to have him on the Tone Jerks. Let his hair down a little bit.
Yeah,
get a little loose and wild.
It's a little gray, it's balding, but let's let it down.
Yeah, let it down. There we go.
We want to see it still.
Yeah. So before we get into it, we're going to go into what Sean has to offer and some topics. But before we do that, we got to catch up. What's new? What's new in your world, Kyle? What's shaking? What's grooving?
I got a new pedal from Like My Pedals.
There we go.
Been waiting for a little bit. I've been teasing me with pictures and finally got it. I got a fuzz pedal. It's the Mastatron from Like My Pedals.
Yeah, so his version.
Basically his version of it, yeah. It's got my graphic that I custom ordered. Oh, man. I think it's pretty cool.
Judge Dredd or Dread?
It's my Dread.
Yeah.
It's the inhaler, the slow-mo. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the slow-mo.
Yeah. So it goes.
Not that it's like a slow gear or anything, but it's a fuzz.
Yeah, so it goes with your peach tree is one that he's already done.
Yeah, so that should be pretty cool. Actually, I need to put them both together and do something. But it's pretty cool. It gets that kind of Velcro-y, like stitchy, kind of like
sputtery.
Yeah, sputtery. Like you're ripping like a piece of like sailcloth, like from a ship.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. He did a hell of a job on that with even knobs that go with it that kind of look like the slow-mo drug from the movie.
Yeah. If you've ever seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about.
Spoiler alert, there's drugs in it.
Yeah, there's drugs. Fake drugs from the future.
Yeah, futuristic drugs. Yeah, and then Judge...
No, he's doing a really cool thing there with the customization.
Yeah.
I think, not a lot of people are doing that. You can obviously get you spend a lot more money in some places. You can get... But that's just, it's a great idea. And he does great work. I've seen his guts. They're really nice.
Yeah. He spends a lot of time on his pedals, you know?
And I'm like...
and that's not his, main job. It's not like his job is,
It seems definitely like doing it for the love of the pedals.
You got a lot of love? Send it my way.
And then I send him ideas to do shitty anime pedals. And he's like...
He acts like he's all about it. Yeah, that's a great idea, Brian. Keep it coming, dude.
He's like, oh, God, please, just lose your job.
Does it go anime? What a great idea. I've never heard of that one before.
Oh, man.
You charge that card.
Oh, man, that's really cool. We're going to charge you double.
Is that cool? Oh, boy, would you?
Nice, yeah. So you got to think of what you're going to do for your next one.
Cool.
Are you going to keep going with this Judge Dredd shit?
No, I'm not going to do Judge Dredd. No.
All right.
I'm gonna do Judge Drudy.
Judge Judy?
No, Drudy. Drudy.
Yeah, you got to mix them together.
Judge Drudy.
Nice. All right, Sean, what is new in your world? What's shaking? What's grooving? What is good?
Let's see. We just 2 weeks ago we did the release on the cherry box. So I've been elbows and asses trying to get those together and stuffed and out the frickin' door, and so that's been exciting. It's really done well for us, and people are excited. And this is our pre-sale, so I think we ended up doing like 15 or 20 units.
Nice.
And then production should be coming along here probably in the next week, maybe two. And then we're going to build these son of a bitches and put them on the shelf.
Yeah.
So there will not be, like with the Canalia, where you have to wait 2 weeks.
No wait
weeks.
time. They just basically just ship them out when they buy them.
Flying off the fucking shelf, man. Put it in a box. 2 days, it's getting shipped out.
Nice.
Dang, that's that's cool.
Yeah, we're going to keep the same color. Going to keep it relatively all of them the same, so that way we can build them and put them on the shelf. And and if you want something that's a little bit more personal, whatever, and you more want OD, then you go to the Canalia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's really cool. Yeah, remember hearing you talking about it before it came out, like that this was going to be like definitely more of a grab and go kind of deal. Like, in the sense of internet, it's like, oh, I want my pedal. It's my pedal and I want it now. No, that's really cool. Yeah.
Well, you can't have a blue cherry box. Like, you get one color, bitch.
Yeah, I like that. It's kind of cool because you're like, this is a pedal that you're making your own thing. I'm like, okay, you take it, and we're not going to try and can you customize this shit?
Well, here's the thing. I want this will be so horrible, but it's funny. You know how everyone's doing a blackout?
Yeah.
Imagine doing like a blackout cherry box. It'll look like a burnt piece of wood.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
It's like it's black. I can't read anything. I don't know what it is.
This is the black box from
a model.
Yeah,
this is from a plane crash.
You're doing your Black Friday deals where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna throw these on when I'm done with my burgers, and then people can have the charred
Throw
one.
some Krylon on them.
Yeah,
that's right. It's the char model.
Yeah, it's the
char box.
Yeah, the chari box. Fucking stupid.
That's dumb.
Nice,
but
well, you know what? If it's dumb, I'm doing it. But,
you're like, yeah, I'm copyright. Right
you're
there.
writing this down.
Trademark.
Yeah, keep going. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey man, I've stolen quite a few things from people just coming out of their mouths. I swear, like our one of our lines. I think I stole it from the guitar knobs. When they said, made a joke and said, it's a game changer.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I'm stealing that.
I got that one.
Now.
Yeah. No,
that was mine.
Yeah, nice.
But, no, I mean, the cherry box, and we're going to do another release here, probably early winter. And, unlike the cherry box, which I think I permeated everyone that I knew behind the scenes with pictures for fucking 2 months saying, check this thing out, and no one else knew, and I was like, nah, this time I'm going to be real chill, and no one's going to know nothing till the day it comes out.
Nice, yeah,
nice.
You got to keep something a little close to the chest, and then once it's out, you're like, boom.
Well, this thing's been like a cancer on my neck for like a year. When you just like, I mean, when you guys do an album, are you like, I just want people to listen to this damn thing, And you're like, I've been listening to it for 3 months,
Yeah, you're like
mixing, and you're like, I just want to get this thing out. And that's the way I was with the cherry box. I'm just like, Canali was kind of cool because we kind of like eased into it a little bit. That's when we realized, oh shit, we're a company.
Yeah.
But with this thing, it was like, we got to hit them hard, and we're going to do something that's way different, and. So I was just really excited, and my wife, my lovely, wonderful, beautiful wife, who does all the wonderful and beautiful looking parts of the boxes. We do it as the Beauty and the Beast. She does the beauty, and I do the beast. And but yeah, so I'm really excited, and then finally she says, "Jesus, will you just stop?
Just like
stop.
It's ready."
And I'm like. Yeah, when it's ready, it's ready. We'll put it out finally. Well, okay, all right.
We're ready, baby. Let's launch it.
And we did. So, but that's it. I mean, and then but the next one we're just getting in the process of working some, the circuit's done. We got some ideas, and we're gonna do something a little bit different with this one too. So it'll be interesting, and it'll be around, like I said. Probably not before Christmas, but it'll be there after Christmas. So when you get that sweater from your aunt that you don't want, you can return it, take that cash,
get something good. Yeah,
good sweater, I guess.
Yeah.
Brian,
yes.
Nice.
Brian, what's new with you? What do you got?
Not a whole lot, but I got I do have a new pedal. I got
wow.
a little pedal, little what's new. I got a Ditto, one of those mini guys, the TC Electronic loopers. I know we've talked so much shit about loopers, but they're kind of cool.
Now we both own looper pedals.
Looper pedal.
They're the stupidest things ever. I'll take one. He'll take one too.
Yeah, I bought it from RJ from Teletalks. He had a smoking deal on one, so I scooped that up.
Sweet.
It's it's really cool. I just have found out it's like I have to learn how to play with a looper. I'm like because I'm like normally when I want to build up a track or something, let me just build something up in Pro Tools. Obviously, you have to get your whole fucking interface and set up Pro Tools and play the tracks or whatever. But
this is plugging in like a DC.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, I just don't understand. I'm trying to because you see all like the people who like build loops and they like build like like crazy like effects and different like backgrounds and stuff like that and with effects. I'm like, man, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like, I got it to like, oh, let me try and like build up song ideas before I actually have to go to Pro Tools or get a demo. And man, I'm like, this is like, I am like, more power to all the people who actually use loopers. I shat on everybody like on an early episode. Yeah, no, loopers are
best
tight.
way to learn is just go to like the beach or like the mall and just set up and just start playing and put a hat out.
I need
and see if someone will throw something. I need you're doing good.
I need some fucking dreads. I need some fucking dirty ass fucking like some flops.
Yeah,
and be like
cargo shorts and like some devil sticks. I'll do. You know what? I'll run the devil sticks.
Yeah,
while
just
you
look
play.
like a fucking prick up there. I'm like, dude, nobody wants you here, but that's how you're gonna learn. That's the only way to do it.
Well, and then you get the guy with the pail and a couple sticks, and you got a band.
Yeah,
I got a whole like
shit. We're on it.
Yeah, see,
hey, Sean, we're gonna go right now. Actually,
you actually got to come out here, and we're gonna do a band. You're gonna be the Homer.
I'll be the bucket
Home
guy.
Depot bucket guy.
And I'll have like the Neil Peart set where it'll be like little tiny buckets.
Yeah,
bigger buckets,
just a shit.
and it'll be all the way around me.
like 20 buckets going around you.
And then you have the sandcastle one for the weird effect.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You just go pring boom.
And then I'll get like a 55-gallon top, and I'll put it as my gong.
And we're like, all right, everybody, we're going on a a beer run. We'll be back in 20 minutes. And then just like the police come, it's like,
We're gonna be in Venice Beach tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come check us out. Our Santa Monica after that.
Santa Monica pier, Jesus. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's a lot of fun just to play with a little pedal like that. I've never owned a looper. Like I've never owned a dedicated one. There's like one in the function of a DD500, the Boss delay or whatever.
But to find it's a bitch probably.
It's not easy to use, and the thing is that you can't. It's like hard to use the delay that the delay is fucking built for. You could use it as a looper or delay. Yada yada. It's cool. It's fun. So it was a fun little toy, and that's kind of how I see it right now. It's like a writing tool, writing toy. Like
and it's like a
fun.
mini, right?
Yeah.
So you can put it on your mini board.
Yeah, bingo. We got the mini pedal board is just growing. It's keeping on.
So I can walk off stage. You keep going with that. I go grab a beer.
Yeah.
Come back.
Go out for a smoke. I'll take up smoking.
Yeah, I gotta start smoking. Anyone know how to smoke? I don't know how to smoke.
Yeah.
But I got time, so I'll learn.
I got time to learn.
I got these lungs; they're pristine.
Yeah, I gotta fuck them all up. I gotta make them match my Chari box. They gotta match that.
Yeah. I gotta get my Tom Waits on, man.
Yeah. All right.
What's the deal?
That's all my what's new. All right. So I have a pedal. Cool. Okay. Let's get into something more interesting. Sean, I want to talk more about Lollygagger FX. We're gonna do a quick, it's a Cliff Notes version of what Lollygagger's about, what you guys got going on, and maybe like a little more teaser of what you guys got coming up, and then and then we'll hit the topics. So, like, if you guys really want a more extensive, like, more professional interview, I suggest you guys go check out his Guitar Knobs interview he did with the Todd and the crew, and then he did a Tone Mob with Blake over there. So, check out those episodes on your podcast feed. They're good ones. So, let's get on with it. So, Sean, let's tell a little bit about Lollygagger. Like, some people may not know, maybe they've been under a rock. They may not have seen your beautiful pedals that you have, like definitely your wood topped or your wood enclosed pedals. So let's start with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing music gear for probably about 30 years now. I actually went to college, learned how to be a tech essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Came out of college, realized that I like to eat, so then I quit doing that and went into industrial electronics. But I've always done it on the side, and if not between jobs, work for stores and stuff. I've always built my own stuff, and I've never had any inkling to want to do it as a side gig or anything like that. I just always enjoyed doing it. And probably about 5 years ago, I was just getting antsy, and I just went, what the fuck, I'm going to try something. So I came up with these circuits and these ideas. And when I was thinking about doing this, it was just about the time that everyone took a dump in the ocean. And it was like, there's 5,000 pedal companies out there. And I'm like, oh, gee, how am I going to get anybody to pay attention to unless you get like You
gotta-
know,
you
Eddie
gotta
Van Halen walking around with his hand, with the pedal in his hand all day.
Yeah.
Because there's no magazines anymore. I mean, they are, but no one reads them.
Yeah.
So it was kind of one of those things where I just had a brain fart one day, and a buddy of mine who lives out in, still out in California, kind of lost track of him, started talking to him again, and I told him I was building pedals, and he's, oh, hey, that's really cool, man, and he's a player.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got the CNC machine. Have you ever thought about doing pedal and wood? And I'm like, dude, I've been thinking about this for like 2 months, but I don't do anything with wood. So I'm thinking, well, that's a pipe dream, but it's nice to think about.
Yeah.
So kind of back and forth working with him a little bit, and we came up with a design, and then, it was close. And then probably after the third one, we're like, okay, damn, we're on it. And then, I think I've said this before. It was like, cool idea. I got this beautiful wood. I got this really cool circuit. It's got 30 dBs of gain, and it's in a wood fucking box.
Yeah.
You're going to pick up radio stations from 50 to 60 miles away, and I wasn't even thinking.
You can amplify them.
Into the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, so then I had to rethink that idea. And like, okay, cool. I found some stuff that would help with that. But no, I mean, it was just... not even just to get noticed, is that when I work in an engineering firm, and I work with SMD parts all day. I work with really small, intricate circuits.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do something that was old school, old world, but still have like techniques from today. I mean, some of the stuff in the old days was really cool looking, but was really built bad. So it's like, how about we have it cool looking, but it's really built well.
Really well, yeah.
And and that was, it's just crazy. But and that's how I started. And Colette was trying to help me out, and I was like, no, I can do this. And I'm like, no, I can't. I got too much shit going on. And then she's like, well, let me try coloring the boxes. And I'm like, okay, fine, you try it. And then I'm like, fuck, you're better than me. You do this. I don't want to do this anymore.
Why am I doing this? You should do it.
And she was like on it. She was like, yeah. And then she comes up with all these cool ideas I'd never even thought of. I thought, one color, that's cool. She's like, that's lame. I'm like, well, okay. And she's like doing all these different colors and stuff. I'm like,
idiot.
Damn.
Did she ever have any
that was it.
background in art, or is she kind of just like, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it?
No, neither one of us. I mean, it's like, I make the big joke. It's like, I didn't know anything about wood stuff. When I came up with this idea, I thought, oh, that's novel. Well, novel doesn't help you with shit if you're trying to learn how to do it. You're like, this is not novel
if it's going to come out like shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to put that right on the fridge. That was a good one, Sean.
Good one, Sean, yeah.
Yeah. You should see my shelf of shame, man. So those are ones that will never leave this room. But it was like learning how to, sand. I know how to sand. No, you fucking don't know how to sand. There's you got to go through like 8 different grits of sandpaper. I'll use 300 grit. That'll work. And then you
spend 18 hours.
And then you spray it, and it looks like someone dragged it behind a damn truck. You're like, that's not really smart.
It's that relic look. You
So
want
it's-
the relic canalias is what you need.
Yeah. So it was stuff like that. But you work through it. You go, okay, cool. You learn some techniques.
Yeah.
You talk to some people. I'm very lucky to have a guy who I work with at work who's now retired, but he's basically got like the Norm Abram workshop wood work. I mean, he's got everything.
Nice.
And he was like showing me techniques and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. And for like a minute there, I thought, I'll get Kim. He'll finish these boxes. And you gotta know this guy. He's just a happiest-go-lucky guy.
Yeah.
He's just a really cool dude, And I asked, hey, Kim, you want to finish these? Fuck no, I don't want to finish those. I hate finishing. No one likes to finish.
He's all
wood.
offended.
That's like the shittiest part.
Yeah. That's what I was doing. I was like, and I didn't know. I'm like, well, you're a wood guy. You like. Then I found out no one likes to finish wood.
Well, I think it's like
People like to build.
Yeah, it's
They
like
like to
painting
cut
guitars.
it.
I think that's what I've heard
Yeah.
of. Like, I was asking, Kevin Equitz. I'm like, oh, do you do stuff like in Nitro and refinish? Like he does like his guitars in Nitro. I'm like, oh shit, I want to get some of my guitars done. recolored them. He's like, I'm like, would you do that? He's like, I can, but I won't. He's like, I hate doing it for my guitars. I'm not gonna do it for like a Gibson because
I'd rather take a hatchet to my guitar before I finish.
He's like,
take some lacquer.
I'm like, yeah, dude, can you refinish my Gibson? He's like, no, I mean, I can, but it's like because it's like the shittiest part. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I just assumed. I'm like, yeah, it's gotta be easy, right?
Yeah, Kevin's like the nicest guy. He's like, yeah, good luck, dickhead.
Well, that's my theory why they came up with the relic guitars. I think some guys were thinking, hey, let's do this relic thing.
If we keep
can
fucking up,
do it really bad, no one will know, and they'll think, hey, that looks really cool.
I mean, they're gonna
we'll fuck up this guitar, put it aside, and then we'll start on the next one. If we do that one okay, I mean, that one's gonna be the finished one. This one's gonna be the relic one.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
You get the new guy to start these guitars. You get the new guy, all his fuck ups. You're like, oh yeah, we just repurpose.
Yeah, good job, dude. You're a pro.
You're killing it, bro.
That's our FNG model.
Yeah.
What's FNG? Fucking new guy. Yeah. Get that guitar.
he gets like 3 fuck ups and then he's out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want the FNG.
We don't
guitar.
have that many relics waiting to be sold.
Yeah. All right.
It's like, I could do a relic. We got 10 of them. I know we need no more.
So okay, so you're at the point. How did you come up with actually your circuit? Did you actually start modding pedals at first, or did you just jump right into I have this idea, I'm just gonna fucking do it?
I did start modding and repairs and stuff.
Okay.
But usually you I'll build circuits and then I'll sell a couple to friends and stuff, which I kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
But I just sat there one day and went, I'm gonna start a pedal company.
You're like, I'm spinning my wheels.
I don't have a circuit yet, but no. The thing about the Canalia and the Cherry Box is they're original circuits.
Yeah.
I mean, truly original circuits.
Nice.
That doesn't mean they're great circuits. I love them, but they're original. And that was kind of my thought when I started doing this, is that I really wanted to try to make stuff, one, that I liked.
Yeah.
Because I can't sell anything I don't like. That's why I don't do modulation and and pitch and that kind of stuff, because I not that I don't like delay and reverb, I don't use it. So why would you have a guy who doesn't use that shit build you something?
Yeah.
They don't. There's people that live for delays, and this has a trail on the reverb, and I don't know any of that shit. Those are the people that are building that kind of equipment. I wanted to build really cool, quirky, but really usable tools.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to design them, because it's kind of my background.
Mm.
So I came up with the concept for actually the Cherry Box first.
Really?
But I put that on hiatus because it was one of those things where I had the design was fine. It was how I was going to implement it that I kind of went back and forth on and stuff. And then finally, like a year ago, I realized, one of the things is on the Cherry Box, we have a attenuation switch.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially what it does is it cuts the voltage going to the transistors. And it does it in steps. It's basically a step attenuator. And the reason I did that is that the lower voltage settings, if I have them in that, then if I take the foobar, which is the oscillator, and I put it to a certain position, that's where I can get all that, the clip I put up today.
Yeah.
With the synthy bass type thing, that I couldn't have done that without having the attenuation switch.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And
I like that video.
yeah, thank you. And
it's kind of like a starving or dying battery kind of sim, or is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just doing a really crappy version of a synth bass, which is kind of what I wanted, there's tons and tons and tons of guys making really cool. Well, hell, the what's the one everyone's going Gonzo over that just got released?
The Enzo.
Yes, the Enzo. That it does that. That does it great. I don't want to compete with that. I want it to be kind of fucked up, but cool, but usable. And on top of it, I want it to be able to be roadworthy.
Mm-hmm.
So But anyway, I put that to the side and I kind of tweaked on it a little bit more. But then I came up with the Canalia. I got some friends that got blackface reverbs. I got a friend who's got a JCM 800. These are really super cool amps, but you guys know you can't get those things cooking until you're about 3/4 up.
Yeah.
And then for 2 days later, it's like, what? What? What?
Yeah, none of us are playing gigs that big.
Let me clear the blood from my ears, and then yeah, I can hear you.
You're like, I haven't slept for 3 days because I keep hearing.
It's like a choir of angels.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was like, what can I come up with that allows people to have these really cool, and don't get me wrong, you use these on absolutely a lot of cool new amps too, but these amps that people have and they wanted to be able to open them up. And I thought, okay, I'm going to come up with something that, God, if you see anybody and they use the word transparent in front of you, you should slap them. Like really hard.
Slap the shit
in
out
the
of them.
mouth. Oh yeah,
in the mouth.
I hate that term. There's nothing's transparent. It's electronics. It's going through 8 parts, 10 parts, 25 parts.
Yeah.
It's not transparent.
Yeah.
But you can kind of tune things where they're kind of neutral. They're not too bassy. They're not too bright. And I tune the Canalia like that. So basically, like the big joke I was just saying, it's not a tone shaping machine. It's a gain shaping machine.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It takes your amp, you put it, when you turn it on, it gives you that bump, a little bit crunchy. And then when you hit the gain selection on it, and that gives you your third channel, that's your lead channel. So now you had just made your single channel, non-master amp, super, super flexible.
Yeah.
And that was the whole point of doing the Canalia. And I think we did it. I mean, it took me a long time to get where I was like, I'm convinced. And I'd show it to someone and, oh, this is great. And if they went too far backwards to try to make it sound great, I'm like, nah, they don't.
Yeah.
It's great. But if they were like, oh, that's interesting. Every time you hear a word interesting, you're like, oh, okay, I got someone's attention.
Something.
And then, yeah. And then, it's not rocket science. It's a real simple circuit. But the thing about the Canalia is everything in there is hand built.
Yeah.
It's all point to point. It's all turret. It's all hand wired. The cherry box is relatively the same, but I had to use a PCB because I was trying to keep costs down.
Yeah.
One of the things about the Canalia in the special, which has the quilted top, is it's a little pricey. That's why we have the standard as well, which is a very reasonable price. And I didn't want the cherry box to be more than the special.
Nice.
So we did some things to kind of make it sounds great. It doesn't really matter, but okay, that's enough of that shit. We've done talking about Lollygagger.
Nice.
Let's do some fun stuff.
I had actually a question about your pedals. Do they float? Do they float?
For a while.
Yeah.
Everything
and can you
floats
use
for
them?
A while.
Can you use them as a flotation device?
Well, it depends. If you're me, you need like 50 Canalias.
You better stock up,
I'm
everybody.
in the same boat. I'd probably need like 70.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll send you my order
zip
soon.
Ties,
Zip tie them all together.
I'm good.
I got a raft.
Oh, shit.
That was my stupid
what they
question.
Can do, what they can do is that you can use them as car jacks. You know?
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
I've seen that. You
ran one over with a truck, right?
You're like,
Dude.
I'm
Dude,
surprised you didn't destroy your
I
tires with those things.
Oh, dude, I did a Cal and Brian. I was like, I was like in the Barley Pops heavy one night, and I had gotten like 2 emails like, well, I really like your pedal, but it's made out of wood, and I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. And after about 4 or 5 beers, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm done with this. So
I'm going to get these motherfuckers.
So I went out and got one of my really old ones. And because I'm not going to fuck up a nice new one.
Yeah.
And I put it behind a car tire. And it was funny because I was trying to get up on top of it, but I was not trying to run over it. So I'm like pushing it back and it's going. I was like, well, definitely not selling that thing now. But then I got the tire on top of it.
Yeah.
Like,
B stock.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude, that's E stock. That's past D to E. But so we wanted to make them strong, and So okay, so it's a
Nice.
flotation device, and in the quick pinch you can change your oil. So
I
let's
have
move on.
I have a couple like random questions I wanted to ask you. So like this is like a
Okay.
shitty part of my interview that I have no segues into these.
I'm gonna not be listening to this.
Yeah. So I haven't heard it, but just shooting the shit. I mean, do you gig or do you play out?
You know, I gigged back in the day.
Back in the
I
day.
mean, I'm 51 years old, so I am an old geezer. But yeah, I mean, in my 20s and my early 30s, I did gig. But the thing is, and this is so lame of me. I
Mhm.
mean, hey, I'm not blowing smoke up your guys' ass when I say I give you guys absolute props for what you do. Because sometimes at the end of the night, you must look at both of each other and go, why are we fucking doing this?
All the
You know?
time.
It's like I'm dragging this gear in. I think we made $50. There were 5 people at the bar. Not
Yeah.
saying that's that every night, but you're like,
There's some nights, yeah, definitely,
And I
fucking for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I got to the point like, I don't have to do this.
I don't want to
And
do
I
this. Yeah.
dig playing. I play in my shop, and I'm having a good old time. You know,
Yeah.
I got a arena of one. That's
Yeah.
me. You know?
And then yeah,
And-
it's,
but yeah,
Sometimes you're like, I wish I could do that, but you know what? I'm still gonna play on stage.
what I was kind of getting at is like I wanted to see like, oh, you're gigging, and I wanted to know what's your rig looking like, and like is this the
man.
same one that you test your pedals on and your circuits? Like what's
Yeah. Oh man. My rig right now, it used to change quite a bit. But right now it's really powered down. I did just buy this really super cool deal. Somebody was selling a Naylor Super Drive 38 or Super Club 38
Yeah.
cabinet. It was a combo. It has the speaker in it. It has the reverb pan in it. So this winter, I'm going to build a Naylor Super Club 38. So that'll be my, if I feel like playing out or if I have friends come over, that'll be the thing I will show them. Now the stepchildren I have in the shop,
Yeah.
and right now I have my Strat. I got a Strat and I got a Fernandez Strat.
Nice.
The one that you see me play all the time is Spank.
Mhm.
The other one that's on the wall you never see me play is Beat. And so I got Beat and Spank, and then I got this really piece of shit Ibanez RG because I needed a guitar with humbuckers
Yeah.
when I need to test, for humbuckers. So it's basically just the 2 Strats.
Yeah. Nice.
And then for an amplifier, I am like weird. I either like really beat up, shitty, low wattage amps,
Yeah.
or I like really these behemoth, 80s sounding, poison on crack. It's like I got this Carbon X100B, which is really super cool amp, but there is so many limitations to it. But it's the perfect shop amp because there's some of these guys that I just made this pedal design, so I'm gonna go pull my Bodner out,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna go pull my Diesel out and play this pedal through it.
Diesel.
If I farted through that guitar cable, it's gonna
Sound
like
good.
angels.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
You're like, I want
So it's
something. Yeah. If it can make this, it's I think a
Yeah.
good baseline. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to play like the Everman amp when I'm building pedals, because for the most part everyone's playing a Marshall, or they're playing a PV, or they're playing a Caravan.
Yeah.
They're not out there with they don't have a Comet, or they don't have a Dumble, or whatever.
Yeah.
So if my stuff sounds great to a turd, it's
Yeah.
gonna
It's gonna
sound
sound
like
even better.
yeah,
There you
it's
go.
gonna sound great. So, but anyway, I do like the amp, but it's a really good shop amp.
Yeah. Nice.
And then for pedals, here is the downfall of every pedal builder, and no one will tell you this dirty little secret. We love each other's shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, dude, I want your pedal. Okay, dude, let's trade. Oh, dude, they just traded like 2 pedals. I can't afford to trade another pedal, and they're like, oh, dude. So, but we trade, and I got some of my really good friends. I got most of their pedals,
Nice.
and most of them are fuzzes and ODs.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like you
I'm
just
happy
make
with
pedals
that.
now just to trade pedals.
Yeah, you gotta have.
It sounds like that, but really, Mama gave me a 2 pedal limit every 6 months.
Yeah.
So I can't trade more than
It's
2
like-
pedals
she's
every
like-
6
Actually, with
months.
credit, she has like a machine with like the green visor. Nope, you're at your limit this
Your
month.
limit,
Sorry.
Yeah, and I'm not making her a bad guy. I'm absolutely thrilled she's doing that
Yeah,
because
that's pretty good.
Lollygagger FX would be like, "What do? I build pedals so I can get pedals."
Yeah. You're like,
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like, well, the thing is, dude, why don't you just like save some money from your job and go buy a pedal? It's like instead of
What?
wasting all
Yeah.
this time and energy and money, and then you go, I'm going to trade this pedal. Why didn't I just give you $150? It's
Yeah.
way much easier. But yeah, so we all trade.
Nice.
So yeah, no, I got standard. I don't got anything really fancy. I went through that back in the day.
Yeah.
I had, a 73 Strat. I didn't have a Plexi. I had, what was it? It was one of the off brands from one of the builders from Marshall. I can't think of it right now. But it wasn't a NARB, it was the other one. But so I had some really cool stuff.
Nice.
But then when you don't jam, your cool stuff just sits in the corner of the house looking dusty and cool. And you're just like, if I sold that, I could probably get about X amount of dollars in parts and shit. That would be pretty cool,
Yeah.
you know?
Throw it back
And
into Lollygagger.
Yeah.
And that's what it does.
Cool. I mean, I guess that was kind of all the like random questions I had written down. But you had wanted to bring us a topic. So do you want to
I
introduce it,
did.
Sean? And then we'll
Yes,
kind of riff on
yes.
that for a minute.
Well, this topic kind of came up to me because, as all you know, Mr. Kyle there
Yeah.
is a budding modification builder guy. And there
I
are some
dabble.
guys, you dabble. I think you do more than dabble. But I think some people out there that have had experience, because, I mean, we all play, so we all do our repairs for the most part on guitars, and I'm putting pickups in. So this is for anybody who solders relatively well, has an idea of how to roughly read a schematic, and has maybe put some kits together.
Okay.
These are some insider kind of, I didn't think about those type tricks and ideas for that just budding modification guy or that builder. This isn't going to get you a company, but this will get you to get that piece of shit fuzz that you built
Yeah,
not
maybe
working now working.
Modify your sound a little bit or whatever,
Yeah, definitely. Good example. I was just saying to you guys that people think that pedals, cost too much money, and it really, in most cases, that's not true, because unfortunately, people don't take into consideration of time. For me to, I know I don't work for free, and I know you guys don't work for free.
Hell no.
So it'd be nice to say, well, I'm going to donate my time and just charge you what the price is on the parts. But, they're not there. But people also think, wow, why do I want to spend $50 on a pedal that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to build, and it's going to end up sitting in my closet, blah, blah, blah. So here's some ideas to kind of help you out if you want to try to take those steps but not have to put a lot of money. So this is building pedals on a budget.
Yeah, building pedals on a budget.
Okay, a couple ideas. One of the things, and again, I'll take this back to Kyle. He had gone into a music shop, and he was looking for broken pedals. He was looking for shells.
Yeah.
If you want to get an enclosure and you don't want to have to spend $10, $15 or wait to get it shipped to you, go to your local pawn shop and buy the shittiest metal enclosure pedal that you can find.
Yeah.
And in most of the time, it might be around the same price, but you're not going to have to wait. So you can pick one up for like $15 or whatever. Some really old, just random piece of shit pedal. Cut it, and then, sand it up, and then you can make it look whatever you want.
Yeah.
So go to your local hardware store, get yourself 2 or 3 cases of Krylon and spray the shit out of it, And So that's one thing. Another thing too is I was talking about most part companies in this business. They want your business. So a lot of these places will give out parts because they want you to check them out. And if you do, then they know you're going to order from them.
Mm-hmm.
So like things like I got this, I was just telling the guys before we got on, it's like I got this WEMA set of caps.
Mm-hmm.
I probably got about maybe 30, no, I got more than that. I got about maybe
Oh.
40 caps here.
Dang.
And,
Humble
and I
brag.
got them and I got them for free. And what I did is I wanted samples. So I got on the interwebs. I found their website and I said, in a very official sounding way, "Hi, my name is Sean Wright. You may have known me from companies like Lollygagger FX."
Did you get your lawyer to write this up first, though?
Oh yeah, definitely. And my wife definitely.
Yeah.
Because if I wrote it, it'd be like, "Hello, I want cap."
I like to do stuff
So-
in the
Yo,
garage.
you gonna hook this shit up or what?
Yeah.
Wife /
But,
lawyer.
no, you
yeah.
But no, you just say, "Hey, I'm interested in buying. I'm making a project. I'm interested in using your caps because I have never used WEMAs before, and you're going to have to do a little bit of footwork. You go online, you look at the ones that are for audio. You know, just don't grab any kind of cap, and you're like, okay, these X and whatever WEMAs, these MKS4s or whatever, and then you say, can you send me some samples? And they will send you samples. Now you have about every kind of cap you're going to need to build a pedal, if not more.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a lot of people don't know that. Over in China, a lot of those companies are selling things like knobs, LEDs, switches, jacks, and it's easy to get online, you know, like to an Alibaba or something like that, and say, "Yeah, I'm really interested in your LEDs, but I'm not quite sure they're gonna fit my use. Would you mind sending me over, you know, maybe 3 or 4?"
Yeah.
And in the case with China is that you will probably have to pay for shipping, but the shipping will probably be like $5 or something, $10 at the most. And then you get these and then a lot of times they'll send you 6 or 7 or whatever because they want you to buy. I mean, I get emails from like 5, 6, 7 buyers from China, most of them on Alibaba. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll give you this and you can check this out and check this out." And you're like, "Okay, yeah, send it. I got these really cool LEDs. They have a LED ring along the top of it.
Oh, nice.
Where there's like a plastic surround. So when you turn it on, that is the switch is actually the LED.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "Oh yeah, send me about 4 of those." And I got them. I'm gonna put them in something. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I think I spent $5. You know. And then here's like, okay, good example. You want an enclosure. You want it right now. You got a circuit. You're like, "Oh, I can't. I don't want to go to Mammoth. It'll be 3 days or whatever." Go to Home Depot. Go in the electrical section. Go find breakout boxes for like switches.
Oh.
You can get a breakout box that you would use for like a single, light switch. It's about the size of a 125B Hammond. It's a little bit smaller. And maybe with a little bit of prep work to make it work, you now have an enclosure that is actually stronger than any box you're going to get from any company. And will it look kind of lame? Sure, but
that could be your
But-
thing.
Yeah.
yeah. But you know what? I have one right in my hand right now that I'm making for a couple guys, and I painted it this incredibly unicorn happy pink.
Did you throw some
Nice.
sparkles on it?
Dude, I'm thinking about I'm going to.
There you go. I'm liking it more and more.
It actually looks really kind of cool.
Well, I like that.
But
Like,
here's the thing.
yeah.
I mean, you could just go to and when you go to like the box stores, you can find a good example. You're like, "Oh, hell, I need." One day I needed a bus bar. I use a bus bar for the ground on my 2 jacks.
Mm-hmm.
and I was out of bus bar. I'm like, oh shit, what can I do? Well, you can't really find it. You really have to go to a wiring company, and they usually make it and send it out to you. But I went and found some coax cable. I stripped it, and what's in the middle of a coax cable? A nice piece of copper wire.
Solid copper.
No shit.
And now it's a bus bar. I mean,
Nice.
there are things like that. And if you go online, I think a lot of this has been buried because it came out in the mid 90s, and there's so many other, but there used to be a couple really cool websites that would do kind of tips and tricks on how you can do stuff on a budget, or if you couldn't get a hold of something. There are like ways to like build a circuit without a circuit board, without a turret board. It's called dead bug. Basically, you take a piece of cardboard, you take your parts, and you glue them upside down on the cardboard. Okay? And now you have these parts that are stiff on this piece of cardboard, and then you take wire or you take the leads and you jump them together. So now you have a truly point-to-point circuit, but it's on this piece of cardboard. So it's not all wiggly and crap. And
Wish you could see Kyle's face. His face just lit up.
I'm like, oh shit.
It's all coming together. I'm like, oh.
This is if you popped open Canalia, that's what it looks like on the inside.
No. It's like no. It's just like
I'm just kidding.
I really like the fact that it's like the tips about just like repurposing and like reusing parts and like kind of being like it's like DIY like punk ethic of making pedals. It's like you can do it, dude.
Well,
takes a little bit of elbow grease, but you can make it.
Yeah, some like some know-how, some elbow grease, and you can like and all the other cliches you can make fucking cool ass pedals. I'm like, and it's like we live in like like Kyle, it's like, I have broken pedals, I can reuse them for something. It's like we live in a throwaway culture, kind of. I'm like, no, but you doesn't have to be.
We do.
We can like repurpose these fucking things. It's like we're, it's like just it doesn't have to go in the fucking trash. I'm like, you know what? I'll take those parts. Thank you very much.
Yeah, if anything, you can desolder a board and take all the components off of it.
I was just gonna say, the coolest place to get parts, and you will see these on every Craigslist. And here's the thing, you're going to have to bust your ass a little bit, but it probably won't cost you anything. Look for old organs.
Oh,
if you find an old organ, there is a ton of cool parts in those. And they're usually carbon comp resistors. This is stuff that you have to pay big money for now because, they're getting less and less out there because new old stock is getting less and less. And you can get really cool old, if it's a transistor model, you can get really cool old GE and RCA transistors.
Oh, shit.
So, or if you get like old, like Bakelite radios from the 30s and 40s, some people would get really sad that you broke their radio. They could have put it in their radio collection, but you're like, fuck that.
You could find one that had a cracked case. Those things break all the time.
Yeah, I have my old, my grandmother's old radio. It was like a big, huge wooden cabinet enclosure, like turntable and everything inside. My dog just like destroyed it because he started like
digging inside.
Destroyed the speaker. And we're like, well, it's Herman. What are we gonna do? And I'm all like, I should probably gut that thing. There's probably a bunch of
never gonna use it. Send the caps my way, dude.
Yeah. We should rip apart that motherfucker.
But you made a good point. And I'll just say this real quick. There are things you do not reuse. Okay, and I don't care what anybody tells you. If they tell you you're wrong, you poke them in the eye and tell them to shut the fuck up.
Like, look, Sean told me to like fucking do this. I'm sorry. Okay, I've got to slap the shit at you and poke your eye.
Electrolytic caps. Yeah, there's no such thing as vintage electrolytic caps.
Yeah,
what they're called is old shitty caps. They're not vintage. They're not cool. They're old shitty caps.
Yeah,
and they're about to explode.
And the thing about they will. They're going to leak. They're going to blow up.
They're going to fuck shit up.
Yeah, you throw those away. But the majority of the stuff, the resistors, the transistors, the tubes, the mica caps, all that stuff, that is more than easily reusable. And you can literally, if you plan it out, you could probably build a fuzz face, probably, I would think, for about maybe $10.
Nice. What? There you go.
And that's taking the knobs off of some old radio. That's partying out. Your neighbor had a Oregon and you stole stuff off of that.
Yeah.
You went down to Home Depot and you bought a breakout box for about $1.50.
Yeah.
And you took a piece of cardboard and some glue and you made a dead bug.
Nice.
You can build you can for pretty close to about $10-15.
You can make a survivalist fuzz face.
Yeah, you could.
You're on a desert island and you have this stuff. Make a pedal, or it's like a Fear Factor kind of thing, or some talk show kind of thing, or whatever.
No, it's what's it, Star Trek when they're on the planet?
Yeah, you crash landed.
The lizard guy, and he's kind of like he's trying to, lizard guy gets, I got sword, I kill you, and Shatner's running around trying to make a bazooka out of a PVC pipe. Why is there PVC pipe on a foreign planet?
Fuck you, you're dead.
It's the MacGyver way to build a pedal, I think.
But you know what? You learn so much doing that, and I think that's a little bit that's what's lost right now. I have no problem with kits. I think it's a really good learning tool, but don't rely on it. I mean, just go out there and just go crazy. And there's so many people over in Europe where they don't have the ability to get hands on this stuff. And these people are making wahs out of sewing machine treadles.
Oh, fuck
yeah. They're doing all these really cool, wild-ass shit. And they're taking what's around them and they're utilizing them. So you don't have to have the best of the stuff. You don't have to make it look super pretty. If you just want to build something because, A, you want to have a fuzz, or B, I really want to learn how to fucking do this. I want to learn from the scratch. I'm going to try to make everything here possible. I think there is a golden opportunity to learn a lot of stuff doing that. And I wish more people would think like that. And I like your idea, too, Brian, about, look at it as a repurposing thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, things don't have to go in the fucking landfill. Things don't have to die. You can give them new life, and you can make them fucking something. But in regards to this topic, Kyle and I have actually a couple of questions for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, okay, here goes. You have a 5-gallon bucket of water, okay?
Mm-hmm.
To your right, you have John Cougar Mellencamp, and to your left, you have Bob Seger, okay? Okay, who?
And I can't pick both, right?
No. Well, I don't know. This is up to you. This is a sandbox issue here. Who do you drown first?
Oh, first?
Yeah.
Bob Seger.
Okay.
Seger. You know what?
I fucking love Bob
Okay,
Seger.
here's the thing. I am from Michigan.
Yeah.
And people here treat Bob Seger like he's Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm around somebody and I say, I can't fucking stand Bob Seger, they're like, how dare you say the Lord's name in vain?
He's got the beard.
It's like a rock, dude, on the Hollywood Nights.
Oh God, in the 70s,
high rolling hills.
I get some of that stuff. Some of that stuff was actually really good. But when I hear break down, shake down, and with the goofy freaking keyboards, oh God! And then Mellencamp, I can take him in small doses. So
Really?
I would have Mellencamp drown Bob Seger, and then I would kick Mellencamp's ass.
Yeah.
And then I would leave.
You would like a slow death for Mellencamp.
I'd waterboard him.
Dang.
And then question
just for writing pink houses. I would have to beat his ass.
We're just taking the piss at you now, because I'm gonna jump on. So, why are Miller Lite and Budweiser Light? Why are they your favorite beers?
Oh, here's the thing. I've had kidney stones, and they say the best thing to do when you drink kidney stones is drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
But there are times where I want to drink water, but I still want to get a buzz. That's when Miller Lite and Bud Light are wonderful beers because they taste like water, but they still, if you drink 20 of them, you can get a buzz.
I got a case for me, and you guys are on your own.
That's right.
What are you guys drinking?
What I learned from you, Brian, is don't go and get the generic beer. Because when punk guys look at beer and go, oh, you don't want to drink that beer.
Yeah.
You don't want nothing to do with that beer. It's like, no.
Kirkland.
So I learned my...
Yeah, there's
a couple beers you still want to avoid when you're like, I just want to ride easy tonight. You're like, not that easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was the other night. I was like played a gig and I was driving my truck and Kyle home, and I was like, I have a couple beers. You know what? I want to be like part of the crowd. I'm just gonna have Bud Light. And it's like, oh, dude, you had like 4 beers. I'm like, they were Bud Lights. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm more sober than the cop who's gonna pull me over.
Yeah, you're like,
I'll have to drive him home.
The only thing that's happened now is that my breath is bad and I have to piss. Other than that, nothing has happened to me.
Yeah, guilty as charged.
I don't have a problem with those kind of beers. I give you guys shit about it.
Yeah, you do.
We're just taking the piss out of you because you every time we talk about it, you're like, you bitch, son of a bitch.
Dude, the one that blows my mind is you and the fucking Mickey's. Mickey's is nasty.
Oh man, you're making my mouth water.
Dude, yeah, it makes my mouth water too, but in a whole different way.
Right before you puke.
Right before you puke.
Yeah, right before I puke.
You're all like,
before you dry heave.
Your cat back.
You know, when you can hear those spittles hit the toilet. Clip, clip,
this is the time.
Like, yeah, that's nasty, dude.
Yeah,
no, I give people shit about it because you know what? My thing is, hey, if you dig it, you dig it. I mean, I like taking the piss because it's fun.
Yeah, I mean,
and if anybody
we
takes
all love it,
themselves
and I think you know that we will give it right back to you. If anybody, we're going to give it right back to you.
Guys, you know, because I don't want someone to get like a bent feeling and like, yeah, that Sean's he was kind of cool until you started making fun of me, and I don't know what I think about him.
He made fun of my favorite beer.
He made fun of my white Zinfandel.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
that got me through college.
My white wine spritzer.
Man,
that's
I love busting balls, man. It's too fun. How can you not? You know,
it's
don't go over the line. That's the thing. I don't make fun of people's moms unless I know their mom, and I don't. You know, you just have fun, and that's the whole part of like life is like you're having a good time, and when you're having the best time is when you're busting your best friend's balls.
Yeah.
He's like, "Come on, man, come on." Then they give it back to you, and you're like, well, that kind of hurt, but fuck you, I'm gonna come back at you again, you know?
You're like, fuck, I'm gonna have another beer.
Yeah, nice. That's right.
Well, I mean, if you don't mind, I have a topic. Do you want to segue into this one crappily?
Segue.
So it's probably maybe a quick one. So in regards to like guitars or maybe gear that you always thought was really cool, but you could never pull it off. Whether it be because of the style or maybe like your certain technique or different apprehensions, has there ever been a piece of gear or guitar that you're like, I want that, but that's not for me?
Oh man, you know what? I just hearing this, I already know because I've lusted for this. I would never buy one because there's nothing sadder than a fat man who's short playing a hollow body Gretsch guitar with a Bigsby. I couldn't pull it off.
I just like pictured it. I'm like, shit.
I could not pull it. Well, first of all, my belly would make it so it was like a lap steel.
Come on.
It'd be like, oh, it would be bad. No, I couldn't pull it off. And well, on top of the fact is, I couldn't play it.
And it would be really cool though.
I'd
but
be
you're
doing
like,
these
you're like,
really
shit.
lame Brian Seltzer licks that would be like horrible but I love that sound. I think I love like the Country Gentleman, the one that's got the Stan Lee in it. You know, that thing's a badass looking guitar. I can pull it off.
Yeah.
You know, I just people would look at me like they would say, a bored doctor or bored lawyer. Well, no, they would look at me and not think that, but they were like, this guy, he's having a midlife crisis. He's have my hair slicked back or something.
All you gotta do is like throw that back into like your Corvette or whatever, and then and then you put on your fedora and you're ready to go.
No, you gotta do the Michael Jackson thing where you just lean forward super far and you can play that.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I would have to play that thing too.
Yeah.
It's like, how can you lean over? Well, I don't want to play as a lap steel, so I gotta play a lap steel. Okay, that's mine. I want to hear you fuckers. What are your gear?
All right, Kyle, give it to me. What do you got?
All right, so for bass, because that's really boring and I want to bring everything down, Firebird. Firebird bass. So when I first saw him as a kid, I was like, God, the thing is fucking ugly. And then I'm like, as I grow, I'm like, yeah, I could pull that off.
I'm gonna Nicky Six the shit out of that.
I gotta buy one, stand in front of stand in front of a mirror and go, yep, that doesn't work. But I still would, if I bought one, I'd fucking play the shit.
Well, I mean,
out
you gotta
of it.
buy that, and you gotta buy your leather pants.
Yeah,
I mean, I kept the
love
leather
chapping all night.
I kept the leather pants, but I returned the
and
base.
chafing.
You'd have to like have the Kyle room where
Yeah.
it's just like I can only go in there just to play the Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Because I won't play this out in public.
Yeah.
And your wife walks in there like, why do you got leather pants on? Oh, you're not supposed to be in my room.
I'm busy.
Why is the lighting so weird in here? Because it looks good.
I'm busy. Can't you see the door?
I flipped the switch.
You're invading my space.
This is my safe space, you know?
And then you point to a safe.
with that knowing look, like, yeah.
Don't you know what's in there?
Yeah.
That's right.
For me, it's kind of similar. It's more of the bigger like guitars. I always think like Flying V or like an Explorer would be super cool.
Explorer.
Because I'm like, they're. I mean, to me, like I know they're different guitars, but they're kind of in the same vein. They're like Gibson's, like we're fucking here to rock guitars. You know? Like,
Shit! Was this a rock
like
band?
to me, I'm
Hell
like it's
yeah.
like I could imagine just like Metallica back in the day coming out. They're like Hetfields coming out like playing Explorers like Master, and I'm like, dude, that'd be like I don't have enough like of like the it factor to play that guitar. I'm like, I would just get it and people would be like, oh, look at this pussy.
Yeah, Hetfield's like what 6'2" or something, and like 195 pounds or something.
Yeah, but I'm like 5'10" on a good day,
On a warm day.
yeah, and I'm like with my stilettos on, I'm maybe 5'10", so I'm not like a big dude. I would just get that. But I'm also like in the same like an honorable mention. I'm like I really like the Mustangs and stuff like that. But I'm like I'm kind of like getting fatter as I get older. So I'm like I can't be like
welcome
a bit
to life.
Yeah, welcome to the club, buddy. I'm like
But
shit.
you can hide behind the Explorer though. You can
That's what I think would be cool. I need
with
big,
those long exaggerated lines.
I need bigger guitars
With
because
that
I'm like
Mustang, you look like you're playing like a short
toy,
scale
yeah.
like Kid Squire, dude.
yeah. I'm like people would be like, look at that big dude playing that little guitar.
Did you steal it from a child?
It's like, dude, why are you playing that Hello Kitty guitar? What the fuck, man?
It's not even that small, but it's like I'm like to me, I'm like, nah, I would make this look like a fucking little toy. But that was a fun little topic. But I think we're gonna head this one off. But Sean, you're gonna join us for the Patreon episode, right?
Let's have fun. Hell yeah.
We're gonna keep this rolling. And if you thought the shackles weren't already off, we're gonna go crazy on
They're
the
gonna
Patreon.
be really
Yeah.
off.
No holds
Oh
barred.
shit! Yeah. So I just want to say a couple things before we head out. So if you guys like the show and you guys want to be a part of the fun and part of the Facebook group that Sean, he's in there. He's causing shit. He's stirring shit up. Check us out on Facebook. We're the Tone Jerks, and check us out on Instagram. We're the Tone Jerks as well. And if you guys really like what you hear, you guys can help support us on Patreon. And, just a way to show that you're supporting the show. And you guys, you don't have to do it. But if you guys want to, you guys can support the show for as little as $1 a month. And you double down for $2 a month. And you guys get an extra episode every week. And, we just want to say thank you to the people who have been supporting us on Patreon. We're going to give you guys a shout out.
Yeah,
Kyle, you
can
got
I read my list here?
He's got a listy list.
Yeah.
And he's going to check it twice.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
Give it to
part.
me, baby.
Yeah.
Let's see
So
what
I
we
have
got.
Co Schneider, Paul Pennington, Johnny Ray,
Yeah.
Michael Newman, Abe Newman, Doug Gann,
Damn.
Jamie Davis, Jason Fuzzmonger, Digger from Fat Foot Effects, RJ from Teletalks, Joseph from Like My Pedals, Bruce Banana. I have Jim Bowers,
Jimmy B.
Will Lehue, Leon Pelican from Pelican Noise Works, obviously. I have Doug Christ, Andrew Walsh, Adam Rohr, and Doug King.
There we go. And I before we head out, Sean, where can people check you out? We want to know more about Lollygagger FX. Where can they find you? Where's the best place to reach you? Give us the deets. Give us the specs.
Okay. I can do that. It always starts out at the mothership, which is www.lollygaggerfx.com, and that's where you can see all the pedals and take a look at stuff and buy if you would like.
There you go.
If you want to just look at pictures but not have to buy, we're on Instagram and we are also on Facebook at Lollygagger as well.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm liking it. And, I think we're going to close this one out. We will see you next time. Thank you again, Sean. We love you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
All right.
See ya!